Test, test, test. Hello? Test? Okay, wait, why is it so delayed? Let me just make sure everything's working. It's not really, but okay, whatever. I guess it's delayed? Hold on, let me try something else. Okay, hopefully this works. Let me make sure that you can actually hear me. Oh, you're back. What's up? Can you hear me? Can you hear the audio? It's saying it's delayed on the software, so I don't know. Look, infinite use. Anyway, looks like there's a lot more warnings than last time. Oh, you did an application? Okay, well, you can still hear me, so hopefully we're good here. Anyway, you can see that the warnings have multiplied quite heavily. First thing I'm going to check, of course, is peak surge. Looks like there's a bit more yellow here-ish, kind of. Not really, but 6 to 10 feet still here. Hi, how are you? That's the person. Let's see. One, okay, a lot more storms, not a lot more going into Cat 1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and one going into Cat 2. Let's hope that doesn't happen. R125 still going into Cat 2. I think that's a Russian. I might be wrong on that, though. So 1.234.5, then 1 in Cat 2. So that's changed since last time we looked. Hmm, what's up with this lag? Anyway, let's check out this type of thing. Put that over there. That did nothing. You said you were in Jacksonville, right? Jacksonville has some red. Let's see. Tornado watch, tropical storm warning, and a flood watch. And then the cyclone statement. Oh, rip current. Don't go in the water unless you know how to deal with a rip current. If you guys get stuck in a rip current, swim sideways, the way that it's not pulling you. So careful in the water. Let's see, back here where we were looking. Right on the tip. We got tornado watch, storm surge again, which of course we're getting 3 to 5 feet of in Tampa Bay. Then of course the worst is going to be up here. I think we should be in hurricane warning at this point. Hurricane warning off coast. See about here. Hurricane warning, yes. So we are definitely well into hurricane here. Let me turn off my fan. I think it's messing with things. It's messing with the lighting, which is messing with my windows here. No, they're still glitching out. I don't know what's wrong with it. Anyway, we're in the middle, tropical cyclone. One Orange County here. Hurricane watch. What's over here? Tropical storm warning. You're back? Alright. You have a rip. You're in Jacksonville, right? You have a rip current warning. Looking funky. Let's check the live cams. Hello? Oh, hold on. Live. Good. Rainy AF. It is very rainy in this part of the country. Around here. Hold on, you can't even see it. This little peninsula. Right there. This is where this is. Clearwater specifically. Look at that. Look how much water is falling out of the sky. Let's check the winds. Wait, where did the wind go? There we go. Still fast. I'm sure it's in the 40s. I say as I'm blatantly wrong. 38 now. And the place I was getting for 40s last time, 36. Entrance key here. 39 out in the water. Let's see where it's the worst right now. That's still where it's the worst. But it has lessened as the storms moved away. St. Petersburg. Dang, yes. I agree. It's quite the situation, and probably not even the worst they'll be this year. So we're looking at 35 knots right here, which I guess let me look at the settings and change wind to miles an hour for y'all. Miles per hour. 39. Oh, well, right. Last time I was looking at. But we've only gone down by like 1 mile an hour, so it's really nothing. 39 there, and that's probably where it's the worst, kind of on this point here. Anyway, rainy. Let's check. Let's do another YouTube tab. What's this? Oh, this is the thing from Tidbits. YouTube. Let's check the impact zone. See what it's looking like there. Come on, load. Me. Uh, where's the other one? Hmm. Mr. Beast. I didn't even watch most of these videos. Oh, look, it's my own stream. Where's the... Here we are. Okay. Live stream's no longer available. Dang. Okay, so we can't actually look at the impact zone. Unless I find a different city with a webcam. What other cities are over there? Perry's over there. See if there's a live cam in Perry. Come on, you can do it. Perry? Hold on, I should probably actually look. Perry. Perry live cam. Live view of Tampa Bay. That's not really what I need. Perry. Doesn't look like Perry has a live cam. Maui, that's not even the right part of the country. That might be interesting to look at. Well, if all we can get is Tampa. It's raining. Big surprise. The sand volleyball court is wet. Look at how fast the river is moving, though. That's partially storm surge, I'm sure. You can see it moving in. Well, there was a live cam here, but it looks like it's unavailable now. You're making fan art for someone? That's pretty cool. Still 39 knots. Um, this is still where it's hitting hardest. Just the edge, but yeah, those waves are still big. Let's see how big. 7 feet. How about here? Come on. I know you can do it. I just wanted the weather picker, bro. Ay, ay, ay. Not what I asked. Kind of hard to use this on here. 8 feet. So if the pink band's 8 feet, I think some of the Clearwater-ish areas getting kind of around 8. It's probably 7 on the tip there. Whoa! Bro, look at Clearwater. Look how hard that rain is. What is chat saying in here? Oh, look, someone... Oh, that's me. That's earlier. Dates in standard format. Hmm. This is a European getting mad. Because we're better than them. There's still cars on the road. Look at the wind. That's what 40 miles an hour will get you. Not even counting gusts. Holy crap, it is whipping. This guy's there. Floridian Woods. Wonder if he's live. He's probably not. Squip. Check that out. Insanity. It's raining up, guys. It wind's so bad it's raining up. Up. Let's go back to wind. I think there's a gust speed filter. Maybe we should go to that. 40. I told you it was 40. Holy crap. Oh, I want to be in it. But you don't. Don't go in it. Got 3 people here. Let's go. Any specific areas you want me to look at, just let me know. Storm surge, let's make sure this is current. It's current. Let's check out wind speed, because I know that it would have changed by now. Big bunch of wind, especially Clearwater area. Why does Florida have to do this? 'Cause Florida's Florida, and Florida is Floridaing. Look at him. Look at him go. I love Florida. That is some rain. Anyway, look at these pockmarks. That's 'cause of the aquifer. Look how insane that wind is. 40 miles an hour right now, and that's just sustained. South, and also sustained. Let me try and pull up the gusts. I know there's a gust speeds thing here somewhere. Wind gusts, here we go. 61 miles an hour! Ooh, baby! Now, see, this is probably 61 right there for a second. That car's fuel efficiency is burning right now, going against the wind. The trees, they're palm treeing. They can survive a lot of wind. If we see a tree die today, that's some drama. Now earlier, I believe this is the one that was showing the seawall right here. I would love to see that now, how big the waves are. Speaking of waves, let's go. 7 feet. That is some surf, but I wouldn't go out at night. Menu, please. All right. Wind gusts. Back to wind gusts. 61 miles an hour. That is insane. Gusting wind 61 miles an hour. Normal wind sustained is around 40. Oh, look at the cameras. Here's the jetty, like, dock thing. Wait, what? What's it called? A pier? This is a pier right here, where at least the lights are on, right? Hasn't destroyed anything yet, but it's a Cat 1, so really it's not gonna do that much damage. Look at the waves right here. Now let's look at the ocean temperature again. And you'll see why it... Oh wait, no, that's not all the way down there. That's weather warnings that's down here. Sea temp, there we are. Blip. Look how hot the water is. 89 degrees, and that's only on the coast. Where the hurricane is right now, also 89 degrees. That's a lot of evaporation, and that's fueling the hurricane. And it's still over open Gulf. It has to go all the way over here. And it's slowing down. Last time I checked, anyway. Let's go to the tip of Clearwater again. Come on. Cool. Back to wind. 40 miles an hour sustained. Normal? I don't know if that's sustained. I'm assuming it is, but wind gusts That's probably max wind. Anyway, wind gusts 60 miles an hour. Let's go to here again. Here's the wind. Very windy. But of course, storm surge is the most important thing. There's a storm surge again. Lufu and Fury VR. Do you have any specific location you want me to look at? Come on. What do we have here? Oh, that's not in English. Okay, that's just this, but in Spanish. I don't know if that helps anyone here. Here's the cone. Here's my knee. Yep. SPC tornado potential. Let's see if we have anything. Yes, a lot of tornado potential in Florida right now because of how much energy is coming with that storm. That is a thing gods have to worry about. 60 miles an hour, that's insane. Plus, like, oh, that's not what I wanted. 61 miles an hour right at the coast. You can really see that in this video here. Mike's weather page. Here's the day and the night. You can really see the spin. Let's check, you know what? Let's check this. You can see the intensification here. There's a little bit of an eye. You could see it at the front. Yeah, right there. Alright. You're a terrible drawer. Ah, I'm sure you can draw. Water temps, we just looked at that. Here's the tracks currently. Oh, tropical tidbits. I already have this page open. It's probably over here. Yep. I can't believe people are driving. I mean, it is only a category 1, but you know. Look at the spaghetti. Definitely gonna come over here somewhere. Wait a minute, what the heck is this? Whoop, whoop. I've never seen a hurricane move backwards like that. You know what? Yes, I have, but like, this is a weird track right now. Probably because of the high pressure system that's sitting over here. Just because it pushes out on low pressure systems. So when it gets over here, it'll interact with the high pressure system and blow itself back into the United States. Which, TMM, that's going to give you some trouble if this happens. Let's check you. This is a little bit more realistic in my opinion. Just going like this across, like skimming the coast. What do we have here? We have flags. Oh, 10, 20, 30, 40 knots here. That's the highest flag I see. No 50. But currently in the middle of a storm, we got 40 knots. What did I say? I said you're gonna have a little trouble if one of these predictions is true. Right here, if it goes here, crosses like right over your city, and then comes back, crosses over your city again, and goes up. Now, that's not likely, but, well, I mean, according to this it is, but I'm thinking It's gonna do more like this type of thing. Just go above once. I don't know which model this is, but here's some more. Here's the one that says it's gonna go crazy. I don't know about that one. I guess it's not directly over your city, but you know. That's what you were saying earlier? Yeah, I didn't see this one earlier. GES ensembles, global plus hurricane models. It could come back because of the high pressure system. Let me go back to windy and we'll show the pressure. Zoom out a bit here. So there's the low pressure system, and there's a high pressure system here. If this moves kind of this way, and then this moves this way, this high pressure system will repel the low pressure system. And then it could theoretically go here, be repelled by the high pressure system, and go back. High pressure systems push out, low pressure systems pull in. As you can see from this S we have here. You can do a figure eight if you were in a sailboat. You'd also probably die, but you know. Ooh. I had to do this in my weather science class. Interactions between high and low pressure systems. 61 miles an hour. That's a lot of wind. I wonder if I can put flags on here. Can I put the weather, like wind flags? Yeah, it's not that important. Jacksonville. Might have a wet week, Jacksonville. But this is where it's hitting hardest right now. 61-mile-an-hour winds, that's just gusts, though. That's not... This is the wind speed, 40 miles an hour. Oh, what the heck? Why did that happen? There we go. You have school? I'm sure it won't interrupt school. Sounding? Oh, that might be an interesting thing to look at. 40 there, 41 there. Come on. Sure, there's St. Petersburg. You're gonna have a lot of wind. Come on. I want to... Good. Wait. That's where the winds are worst. Right on the point there. Close enough. Actually, no, because it's in a cove. This is inaccurate. As in the touchscreen is inaccurate. Get out of here, weather map. I didn't click that. Here, let me... Blip. Blip. There we are. 40-mile-an-hour winds. If you were to go to the gusts, you end up at 61. Wind accumulation, also at 61. Let's go to the webcam. This is Tampa. You can see the wind whipping there. But what I wanted... Man, look how fast the water's moving. That's something you have to worry about too, because you'll get swept away. Here we go. Clear water. Wix ad. Not sponsored. Whoa. Spooky. When is it supposed to touch down, I wonder? Yeah, it is crazy. And this is only a cat one. Let me look at this guy. Blip. I can't actually click on his profile. Intercepting tropical storm Debby. That's what I'd be doing if I was in Florida. With a quest. Should we watch this one? If I get 100 button push in the chat, I'll watch this video right here. It's the heart button at the bottom of chat. Right, like that one. I'm doing it anyway. Look at that, isn't that crazy? Let's see what he has to say.
To decrease that storm surge flooding, the winds will start to change around the backside, and you won't you'll be on the backside of the onshore flow of this hurricane. So there was also quite a bit of flooding down there from rain as well, contributing to stuff. We did lose Dot, yes. Dot is on DL's phone because the phone Dot that we normally carry with us, we don't have because we don't have Wi-Fi in the car for that phone to be on all the time. It's not on service. It's on Wi-Fi only. Yeah, there is also power outages already up north along the coastlines.
You guys want to
trying to see. There was a twister down in Southwest Florida, as reported by the public earlier. I don't know of any more on land. I know there was some tornado warnings earlier. I'm not so sure. Let's say that the tornado warnings have calmed down to some degree. There was one south of Tampa, looks like. But now that's subsided. But there's been a couple of tornado reports southeast of Tampa,
If you can see, the onshore flow is basically directly hitting this area. Yeah, see? Just pummeling it. Which is why, as you can see from the live videos that I just showed, like earlier, not this one, it's pretty intense. Now it looks like this part of the coast is also getting a lot of it, which means it's getting surge, which of course it is getting surge. But that is right now. Okay, let's see. He's approaching a. Never mind.
I mean,
Watch the other
if this thing doesn't start heading more like in the northeast direction, like it looks like it's going more east northeast.
I was gonna say, is it really? Like, do we need to turn around?
Like it looks like it's gonna be down here.
Let's see it.
See, there's Cedar Key right there. We passed Cedar Key.
I'm gonna type in the message and look at it in a moment. Past
It doesn't look like the storm surge is there yet. It's quite as bad. Yeah, that thing would have needed to go more up here, but now it's actually over here. That's a serious eastward wobble. There were signs of an eastward turn this afternoon on the plane when I had brief moments of Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I was able to see that there was an eastern wobble, but
Oh man.
this is peak streaming content, huh? See the rain coming down a little bit. Wow, that guy is booming.
Come on. I hate how inaccurate the freaking hand tracking cursor is. I would rather use a mouse, but this isn't a mouse. Imagine this was a mouse. Wait a minute. It is a mouse. I'm going insane. Check in on this right now. Almost 2,000.
Now is the best time to buy new Champion windows. Because when you buy two, you get two free.
Hurry! Champion's Buy Two, Get Two free sale is for a limited time.
That's a great deal.
You're back? Nice. Rain is coming down. Let me go to my... Let's go back to the other live stream. Here. Onshore flow. Alright, that's the radar. Ask me a question about this hurricane. Let's get a power outage map. Funky. What power company does Florida use? Do that work? Map. Florida power outage map. Here we are. Alright, we have some in Taylor County, Dixie County, and of course, this area. What's that county called? Hillsborough? That's where Clearwater is. That's where it's getting hit the hardest right now. And as you can see, looks like the pier lost power. Unless this is the wrong camera angle. No, I'm pretty sure this is the one that had the pier. Never mind, I was wrong. Pier did not lose power. You don't have any questions? That's fine. Power outage map. Here's the radar. Let's refresh. I just want the current radar. Check that out. Oh man, look at that wind. Pushing. Any in Jacksonville? Power outages? No, there are not. You're around here somewhere. There's none there. Except below you, there's one with 31. This county here has 37,933 customers without power. Then up here, 3,537. Actually, maybe I'm reading that wrong, but customers out, 76,553 in total. This is getting close to that 100%. Is county out? County track, county out. Is that with I'ma watch this 4-minute video? You don't have to be sorry. You don't have to stay. Let's refresh this. Just go in and out, I guess. Tropical storm is still saying. Weird. Alright. Peak surge. Same thing. Gotta watch for this stuff. Hurricane. Can I use my voice to type? That did not work. It almost worked though. Yeah, whatever, close enough. This is very matter of, yes, definitely. Meta. There's only one T, isn't there? Yeah, very meta, get it? Because meta. Anyway, obviously it's not the only piece of the live stream. But it is indeed part of it. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Is there still anyone on the beach? Like, is that a guy? This looks like a guy on the beach right now. It was kind of moving across. Could also be a wave. I doubt there's anyone out right now. Unless they're insane. It might just be a category 1, but the ocean is the ocean. Doesn't look like anyone's out. Besides the cars. Power's still holding on. Hey, Quinn Kingsley. You want me to look at any particular location? Let's check the waves. Where it's being hit the worst is right here, so gonna go in. This is currently the worst area. 7-foot waves at max. Winds 41 miles an hour. Actually, I might be a little bit. Where am I? Oh, I'm a little bit in the ocean. Hold on. Where am I looking right now? I'm looking at the place that's getting hit the hardest, which is Clearwater / Indian Shores area. It's not what I want, man. I want the clicker to be right here. There we go. Actually, maybe a little bit more up here. This cursor is a bit inaccurate. St. Petersburg. This is the place with the highest winds. If we go into the menu and hit gusts, 61-mile-an-hour gusts. That's pretty pretty windy. And this is only the edge of the hurricane. Obviously, the hurricane won't be hitting here. It'll be hitting farther up the coast, specifically this area. And this is what Clearwater looks like right now, which is within the place where the highest winds are in Florida at the moment. Check out the waves. Look how big they are. Also, this what cars. If the rain clears up, sometimes you can see it smash over the wall here. Pretty cool. You're fine, TMM. You can do whatever you want. Okay. Let's check out the radar again. Radar plus satellite. Zoom out. 17.8 millimeters an hour. Whatever that means. My guy. Here we go. Whoa. Guys, you like my mouse? Not actually a mouse. It's a mouse, but not a computer mouse. Okay. Am I gonna be live tomorrow? Probably not. The hurricane? Yeah, the hurricane's around Florida. The hurricane's right here. Whipping Florida with its arms. The hurricane is currently still over the Gulf. Let's see how fast it's moving right now. Let's see. I'm gonna look it up on my phone. Movement speed. 12 miles per hour. Oh my gosh. It's only moving 12 miles an hour. It's gonna take forever to get over here. Which means, because of the hot water, it's gonna soak up a lot of energy. Which is probably why that one model went up into category 2. Is it still in category 2? Yeah. The yellow model here is still going up into category 2, which I feel like is a possibility. But since, like, There's only one model that says it'll do that. I don't know about it. Back to the live cams. Oh, I have it open twice. Alright. Man, it's hot in my room. Gonna put the Florida outage map. Come on. There we go. Now we got the Florida outage map. And then above it, oh really? I don't like this resizing thing it does. Surge map, plus everything else that Storm Center has. I don't think it's a category 1 yet. Let me check. And yeah, it's gonna hit Big Bend area. Anywhere near me? No. I'm in Colorado. I wish it was near me. I'd go out and look at it. Biggest storms I get is, well, I live in Hawaii, so I get Kona lows, which are pretty much hurricanes, but they're like a lot less powerful. They're a tropical cyclone. Not yet a category 1, I don't think. Or the weather people would say that it was. Same as in you in Colorado as well? Or same like the same that you would go stand out in it. Got it. Yeah. If I feel like I am going to live in Florida after college because Hawaii is way too expensive. Expect hurricane vlogs. Oh well, hurricane streams. Definitely gonna do hurricane streams. Somehow, maybe they'll make a waterproof headset by then. Then I can do this outside in the wet, which of course is not a good idea. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Juke Squad, do awesome shiz. Oh, speaking of Juke Squad, let's see if they have anything new. What is up with all this stuff? Aircraft, reconnaissance. Let's see if there's anything new on this page. There is some new stuff on this page. This is where we were looking before. You can see all the red flags, which are 50 plus knots. The triangles at least are 50. Latest 10 minutes of OBS. Let's see what we have. Got 40, 40, 40, 40, 30, 30, 30. Each of those long lines is 10 knots. And then the shorter lines are 5 knots. And the triangles here, they're 50 knots. So this is 45, looks like. There's a few 50s here, 30s. Definitely some wind speed. Let's check out the hurricane, see where it's knocking power out. Same place as it was before. There's a few more now. I think this number went up. Taylor County has the most. Then here's where it's hitting the hardest right now. 39. Oh wait, hold on. I can't. This map needs a 36,000. Oh, customers tracked. Okay. So that does mean customers. So then this one does have more. 39,000. And then this one is at 3,000. Maybe it's a per capita thing. Hey, go back in your box. Maps. All different stuff. Here's some 6,000. This one, of course, the winds are highest here, so they're gonna have the highest number because of the poles blowing down, mainly. Still whipping. This is this area here. I don't know why this is open. I don't need this. Mike's weather page I need. Debby. Anything fancy on here? Got this. This is the cone. As you can see, it'll hit here. And then come over, just miss Jacksonville. Then maybe come back. Some models say it'll come back. But there is a high pressure system over here, so it could come back. But this curve seems a bit more realistic to me. Let's actually go look at that model now. That's this model here. You can see it does a Y. Tries to go out, probably gets messed with by the high pressure system that's over here. And then goes back. Where are you, Quinn? Let's zoom out here. Oh no, I turned off my lines. Here's the... Hold up. Let me turn back on the ISO lines. What? Oh wait, there it is. Not in here. Alright, here's the high pressure system. Here's the low pressure system. This is pulling this towards it and, vice versa. So this comes across here, gets bounced by the high pressure system, and then goes straight back. It could happen. I just don't know if it's really that likely. New York? Cool. You're way up here. I don't think that's in any track. I mean, it kinda is, but it will be a small storm by the time it reaches you. Don't use this map to make decisions? No kidding. Seek official info. Is this not official info? Oh. Let's check this map again. Okay. Any changes? Nope. Same thing. Good night. Let's go back to that storm chaser guy, see what he's doing. Except maybe in a new window? Man, why are my windows all glitchy? Sometimes refreshing, like turning off and on the headset, fixes that. But I don't know if I really want to do that right now while live streaming. Live webcam, tropical update. This guy's just doing what I'm doing. Okay, actual news. So let's see what this guy has to say. Nothing, because he's muted.
7 a.m. tomorrow morning, winds between 20 and 40 miles an hour. By the way, Pinellas County does have school for teachers tomorrow, so even with this wind out there, you're going to be dealing with some pretty squally weather early on. And then in the afternoon, things slowly start to come down. So tomorrow, a windy/breezy day, and then big improvements by later on Tuesday. Rainfall, updated totals, obviously inland, not nearly as much rain as areas on the coast. These are additional numbers to what we have already seen. So again, bottom line, we're now looking at Hurricane Debby. Winds of 75 miles an hour. Landfall tomorrow morning, and impacts will continue, and we'll be tracking them all night long. Nadine?
All right, Dennis, going to be a long night. Thank you so much. New video tonight shows flooding in
Ooh, look at the storm
Clearwater. This is
surge.
from police officers who are at the
That's where we've
Standard
been looking at,
Apartments on
right here.
Drew Street. You can see just how high the water is, covering almost half of the cars simply parked in front of the building there. A lot of flooding
Not good.
again. That's going to be the story of this event. And that is where we begin our team coverage tonight. Reporter Eric Waxler, who drove through both Pasco and Pinellas counties throughout the day today, now joins us live from Clearwater near US 19. Eric, what are you seeing tonight?
Well, the storm, as bad as it's been, it apparently hasn't been bad enough to keep people indoors. We've seen people out and about all day long into the night. We've seen many businesses open, but from Pasco to Pinellas County, the one thing that hasn't stopped this rain. Even before the wind picked up, a magnolia tree in Dunedin tipped over, likely uprooted from soaked soil. It came crashing down on this house on San Christopher Drive, crushing the carport and the Honda Civic underneath it. Brandon Wolf lives right next door and says nothing like this has happened here before.
We actually just had all ours trimmed a couple of months back, and I don't know.
Yeah, any worries, any concerns?
Certainly, I just got to figure out what's going on at this point. I don't know. I mean, thankfully, I hope nobody's hurt over there.
There were no injuries reported. Everywhere else we went, water was the issue. Heavy rains came in sheets and led to flooding, like this spot on Main Street in Newport Richey, where trucks have a better chance at making it through the deeper water, but most drivers took a shot. At the busy intersection of US 19 and Bel Air Road, some cars risked it and got stuck.
As you can see, that fire truck could barely make it through, but thank goodness that, oh look, there's another poor vehicle that they're experiencing engine troubles after driving through there.
That's where we found Jack, who gave us a play-by-play on everything going on.
Once the car realizes how deep they are, the engine starts smoking. As you see, this car right here ripped their bumper off. There's been a few others that tried to come through here and turn, and when they make it in, their car just toast at that point.
Yeah, you don't want your car to be toast, that's for sure. Jack had it right there. A lot of side streets, a lot of neighborhoods experiencing flooding, and it's becoming more difficult to navigate, of course, now that it is dark outside. Live in Clearwater, Eric Waxler, ABC Action News.
All right, stay safe out there. Staying in Pinellas County, St. Pete Police Department says several streets throughout their city are also closed because of flooding. They also say that they have seen abandoned cars left in the road because of the high water. This is a reminder to avoid driving through standing water. More than 50% of all deaths are due to flooding are vehicle related. As we've been reporting, storm surge and heavy rains have several road closures across the Bay Area, including popular Bayshore Boulevard, as waves flooded the streets there from the Bay. ABC Action News reporter Lydia Vasquez joining us live from Bayshore Boulevard. Lydia, we saw you all throughout the afternoon. A lot of those bands coming through. What's the latest where you are right now?
Maybe.
Hey Nadine, well, I wish I could say that conditions have improved here, but they really have not. It's still pretty gusty out here right now. The only thing that's really changed is Bayshore Boulevard is back open from Platte all the way to Bay. It's been closed for most of the afternoon. I'm going to step out of the way and have our photojournalist Sarah White zoom in for you. Still the waves getting up about 2 to 3 feet high and crashing over the barrier several hours later that we've been out here. Flooding the sidewalk and both sides of the street still flooded.
We're looking at pure insanity. These waves are nothing like I've ever seen on Bayshore.
Bayshore Boulevard usually packed with people, looking ominous on Sunday as angry waves from the bay crash into the barrier, completely flooding the sidewalk.
Crazy. It's the desolate look is just bizarre because usually you see people running and exercising all the time, but today's not the day for that.
Tampa police closed off Bayshore Boulevard from Platte down to Bay in both directions as wind gusts got up to 45 miles an hour, creating dangerous driving conditions as water continued to pour onto the streets from the bay.
When I was walking to Bayshore, it was actually like pushing. Like literally I never had was outside in a storm that was actually pushing.
Gusty winds throwing around
Really?
debris along Bayshore Boulevard,
You
and
must be
several
new.
side streets were flooded. People living in the area say it's been some time since they've seen Bayshore Boulevard look like this.
Complete opposite compared to Irma. I was here for that, and the water was sucked out of the bay, but this is just something else.
And now, while Bayshore Boulevard is completely back open, still pretty dangerous conditions out here as both sides of the street are flooded. And some areas, some neighborhoods here on Bayshore Boulevard, pretty localized flooding there. And we've seen debris fly around all throughout the day. We've seen cars come up and down here, people get by the water to take some videos. And some pretty close calls, whether they're slipping or almost falling. Just really dangerous conditions. So if you don't have to be out here tonight, I would suggest you don't. But again, Bayshore Boulevard is back open. For now, Lydia Vasquez, live in Tampa, ABC Action News.
Oh yeah, Lydia, we can hear and see that wind. Stay safe out there. Coast Guard crews actually rescued 2 boaters that were adrift and abandoned today after their 34-foot sailing vessel lost its sail 73 miles off Boca Grande. Thankfully, no one was hurt. You are looking at video of the rescue here. An Air Station airplane rescue crew located the disabled boat with both boaters still on board around 11 o'clock this morning. The boater's friend actually contacted the Coast Guard sector in St. Petersburg on Saturday at around 5 p.m., reported the 2 boaters were missing while they checked in, sailing from Key West to Tarpon Springs. All right, the State Assistance Information Line, also known as SAIL, is now up and running. Floridians needing resources before and after Tropical Storm Debby can call 1-800-342-3557. There are both English and Spanish speakers available.
Hello? I don't need a boundary. I plugged in the headset and it's being all weird. I don't need my boundary, bro. Oh, come on. Really? Why are you using Airlink? Come on. Yeah, I know it was disconnected. Jeez. Anyway. Here's a boat. Back to what we were doing.
To answer your question.
Okay, that, What happened there? That was spooky. We did all just die. Haha, my stream is still up. Or is it? There we go. I'm still streaming, right? Should be. Test? Yep, we're good. ABC, however, is not still streaming. I tripped over the plug, sorry guys. Oh, we still have visuals. Interesting. I do not need you. There we go.
All right, 11:18 on this Sunday night that we've been tracking now Hurricane Debby, Dennis, all day long. And really what we've been hearing from our viewers is that this rain has been relentless. And for the first time, viewers are coming door to door with rain right outside their doorway. Right? I mean, a lot of flooding coming up.
Yeah, matter of fact, I'm on a lot of text threads with just, people within my daughter's softball group and whatever. There's a lot of folks that live in Tarpon and live near the water. And I'm getting a lot of texts right now from a lot of threads saying surge water, this is not flood water, surge water is coming up in a lot of places. We've had reports around Port Richey, water coming up over docks. We've had reports in Pinellas, water coming up over docks, and all the way down to Siesta Key, water coming up as well. So again, if you remember, there's a storm surge warning in effect, and the prediction was 2 to 4, even as high as 5 feet above mean sea level and above where the ground is. So, I mean, yes, we are picking up that surge that we were talking about. I think tomorrow, obviously, as it moves on shore tomorrow morning, things should begin to improve. But if you're just checking us out now, winds of 75 miles an hour. Debby is a hurricane, and so landfall is going to occur in about 8 or 9 hours around 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Temperatures right now across the area, we've been in the upper 70s to low 80s all day. But it isn't the temps that's getting people attention. It is the wind. That wind, I've been hearing from a lot of folks. In fact, my family just texted me saying this is the strongest. Now, granted, they have left a few other times, Irma and a few other storms, but they're saying this is the strongest wind that they remember in at least 10 years across the region. And we're hearing from folks in Pasco County. Again, these are coastal areas. Inland areas, you're just not seeing that kind of wind for a number of reasons. One, you're farther away from the center. And two, the friction of the air. When that air travels over water, there's very little friction. The winds do not drop down. But when that air travels over land, there is friction, and then you see those numbers drop. So the highest gust that I have seen so far today was 70 miles an hour at the fishing pier in the Skyway, which last check, it's closed and still closed. So there it is. We've had incredible rainfall totals of 6 to 10 inches of rain in Pinellas County since about 4 o'clock this afternoon. And unfortunately, there's a lot more on the way, and that extends into Pasco, Hernando, Citrus, Eastern Hillsborough, Brandon in Central Hillsborough County, Bradenton down to Sarasota. They are still under a flash flood warning. Now, by the way, these are two different kinds of flooding. You've got your surge flooding, which is just water being pushed in from the Gulf. It's seawater, right? So it's salt water. So folks who are driving through surge, you're driving through salt water. It's just not good. The other kind of flooding, flash flood, is just purely based on rainwater. That's it. So you've got very high rainfall totals, 6 to 10 inches of rain, and it's come in a short period of time. So you are getting a lot of reports. In fact, there were water rescues reported in southern Manatee County earlier on this evening. We're continuing to see cars flooded in Pinellas County. The sponge docks earlier on in Tarpon had water up there, and there's a lot more falling. This is live from Hillsborough, Pasco, Hernando, Citrus County. I mean, it's still coming down. And yes, they're getting a little bit of a break right now, relatively speaking, in terms of rain for Pinellas, but there's more coming in. And these will continue. These waves of rain, these bands of rain are going to continue for at least another 4 or 5 hours for these areas before there's any kind of a break. I do think by tomorrow morning we will still have some heavy rain. The flooding is going to begin to wind down a bit, and certainly the heaviest rain will also as it lifts north. There's still going to be surge issues. If you live in Citrus County, if you live in Levy County, if you're watching us right now streaming on spots up in the Panhandle, the surge is going to continue to be a factor from Hernando County northward right through the overnight into tomorrow morning. Now, there is a bit of good news in the sense that at this point, we are not at high tide, and the high tide that's coming up is over a foot lower than the one we had this afternoon, the astronomical tide. So that's fortunate. That was good fortune for many spots. We've got a tropical storm warning in effect in blue. We've got a hurricane warning in effect in the red area, and the pink color, that would be the storm surge warnings, which covers all of our areas. So yes, that onshore flow continues. I don't really think the surge is going to start to alleviate until tomorrow morning. Again, landfall around 8 o'clock in the morning, and then once it moves onshore, you're going to see that surge level start to drop because the storm will quickly start to weaken. Flood watch in effect through the day tomorrow across most of the area. I mean, clearly, this thing is really getting better organized. We are fortunate that this is going to move onshore so quickly, because just in terms of what this looks like now compared to what it looked like 12 hours ago, I mean, night and day. It's obviously really getting its act together. But again, fortunately, while it's a hurricane now and expected to go 85 or 90 at landfall, it's not going to have much time to do much more than that. And then slowing down as a massive rainmaker for the southeast, not just for Florida, but right on through the Carolinas. I'm going to throw this out here. I know you don't want to hear it, but the NHC is actually watching another area that's about to enter the Caribbean. There's about a 30% chance it develops over the next 5 to 7 days. The GFS actually brings it into the Gulf next weekend. Way too early to worry about it. Just kind of letting you know that this is the beginning. We talked about this all week, saying this is going to be a marathon. It is, and it's going to continue for the next couple of months. This is going to be a very active stretch the way the upper levels are setting up. Here's the spaghetti model as it moves on shore in the morning, and then after that, who knows? I mean, it literally looks like you took a handful of spaghetti and just throw it against the wall, because that's kind of what these models are looking at after day 2 and 3. Overnight, winds 40 to 50 miles an hour. Tomorrow morning, you'll wake up to slowly improving conditions. Winds of 30 to 40, still gusty, but not as gusty as it's going to be overnight. I'm hearing a ton of reports of power outages. We've already had the numbers earlier, and they continue as the winds continue to gust and the heavy rains continue as well. And then on Tuesday, things slowly get back to normal. And finally, rainfall totals. Again, over the next 6 to 12 hours, there will be some embedded spots that could pick up another 3, 4, 5 inches of rain. Inland areas, not nearly as much. Far heavier totals back along the coast. So again, summing up, Debby, now a hurricane, winds of 75 miles an hour. Expect the heaviest surge to continue until tomorrow morning, and those heavy rains and gusty winds will continue throughout the night, improving by later on tomorrow. Nadine?
All right, Dennis, you just said it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the power outages right now because they continue to climb. This is a look at Duke Energy with more than now 40,000 outages across the state of Florida. Now it looks like those numbers just updated, 42,000 in Pinellas County alone. Those just went up literally just a few minutes ago. That number was 37,000 people without power in Pinellas. Duke Energy sent us video of their operations at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. You see the crews on standby, ready to go out where needed the moment it is safe to do so. Again, be wary of down power lines. Another reason why we're hearing you should not be driving through those floodwaters, because live lines in water can be deadly. And in case you are wondering, the city of Tampa, Hillsborough, and Pinellas counties all say that their offices will be open on Monday. A reminder, the city of Tampa Solid Waste Department is asking members of the public to avoid placing their containers curbside overnight, given the pending storm surges and gusts of wind here. It's best to place your garbage containers out for collection the morning of the service once the storm has already passed. Stay with us here on ABC Action News for special coverage tracking now Hurricane Debby. We'll be right back.
Fun. Let's go to that storm chaser. Actually, I'll keep this up though. Another YouTube. Should be in here. Here we are. See where he's at.
I did, and it's the best thing I ever did for my health and well-being. Rise is a...
All right. Headed to head.
I don't know, maybe I could have fit the power box in my bag. That's probably what I had to put some of my clothes in your suitcase.
That's my music. He's still just driving. The rain and the flooding. Storm out over here. Seems interesting.
And may come very close to Horseshoe Beach, maybe Horseshoe Bend.
That's where Jordan was this morning.
Yeah, horseshoe. May come close.
Horseshoe Beach, Florida.
Oh, the radar must be frozen.
What is?
Radar.
Oh, down in the bottom left?
Frozen.
Oh, okay. It just after like an hour and a half, it just stops playing. Go back in and tell it to play again.
Oh, gotcha.
I guess I could see that happening. That's kind of at the end of the red zone, though. Also, I can't use this map because of the software, so let's look at peak surge again. That's kind of way down here. Which, yeah, it is in the red zone. McDonald's.
Yeah.
Making me want Wendy's.
There we go.
Guess that's where he's going.
Sorry guys, I'm fixing the radar right now.
Look at any sort of eye that's it's like trying to make this a big old eye.
I haven't seen an eye yet.
Instead of a small compact. If it was, it's really struggling, but
Okay, here's the
yeah, there's Horseshoe Beach right there.
He's like right there, but he's kind of gonna try and stay in that red, I guess.
We're really close to Horseshoe Beach.
It's so inaccurate unless your arm is like fully extended.
We would have had it taken. Our turn to get down here is actually really close here. Horseshoe Beach. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see much.
We're finding options to get down to the coast. Because if you want me to go down any of these particular ones, just let me know and I can tell them when I'm coming.
That thing charged 10% in that short of time.
Who? This?
Yeah. You plugged it in at 20 when we were at that gas station. Now it's at 30.
It's not a very big battery.
69.
Still.
Right now it's 75.
Well, it's jumping in intervals of 5, so
Started
now it's
streaming
35.
today, it was at 65. So it's jumped 10. It's only going 12 miles an hour. So it still has room to pick up all this hot air.
Is there a way to like turn these down?
Let's turn on.
Is there a road that we can solve on?
One down here. Yes. Sea temps. Yeah.
There's another tornado warning to the southeast of Tampa. Looks like that tornado warning. That supercell down there actually looks pretty decent.
Sketchy road. Let's check the temperature here.
Well.
89. So basically this whole area is almost 90 degrees. Florida.
Hey, at least this thing doesn't go to a piece of grass and it goes and locks your brakes. That was the first car I had. That thing touched a piece of grass.
And it had problems.
And it locked my brakes.
That's weird. Oh, that looks decent.
Looks like a very good supercell.
I'm not looking at supercells right now.
Let's see, I didn't like flash flood zone.
But I also think this is
Don't do this now.
It's just rain coming off trees.
Oh.
We near Tampa?
Oh.
Yeah, that is a good
Yeah,
sign.
that's manageable.
I could look at cloud tops as well.
Sorry, I just gotta
Tidal currents.
pull off for a second here. I'll take a look at chat here. Actually, I
Cloud-based
gotta check the
cloud
message
tops.
first. Then I'll look at chat.
God. Like that too. Radar plus.
Okay, let's see what chat has to say.
I'll subscribe.
How far do we have to get? We are about an hour from Perry. I'm waiting to hear whether or not we actually need to
Perry's
go there.
the place I tried to get a webcam in up here, which is right in the middle of the cone. something I might want to try is snap maps.
But we're about 45 minutes from Perry.
Snap. Ugh. Huh. Not what I want.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
I take a picture under my...
I'd say it's probably mosquito central outside. I saw one. It's flying right over here. Yep. You see it?
Yes, I see it, but I don't know where it went.
There.
What is up with these mosquitoes?
It's more important than ever to bank with an institution you know you can trust.
So come see us. We're
There's a bunch of them back there, by the way. Huh? A bunch of them.
Oh, it's either or.
In here?
No, out
In
there.
snap map.
Yeah, I don't know where that one went.
Okay.
Here, mosquito.
I saw it.
Me. And I guess my sister.
How did that not kill it?
Okay, Florida. See what's going on. Tampa area.
Okay, I've literally crushed it twice. Oh, it's not a mosquito.
That's not one. But there was a bigger thing flying around in here.
Hello? That's not what it was.
Like trying to squash any ideas.
Check that out.
Oh, we're in the jungle of the jungles.
Sure is a lot of rain. Man is coming into the parking garage. That's Clearwater right now. Clearwater area, anyway. Check that out. That doesn't have anything to do with a hurricane. There we go. Check that wind. Florida. Food. You're on a boat? That's not where you want to be right now. Alright. Let's check that again. Oh, someone's here. Luke Haney, not gonna lie? I don't know what that means. Should I know what that means? Oh, sorry, that was your name. It just says not gonna lie. Nope, not gonna lie about the hurricane. Anyway, let's go back to Snap Map and look at more hurricane footage. This is where I was. Let's try farther, like up here. Nope, nothing. This is where the most of it is. We already watched these. Whoa. Yeah. On a boat is not where you want to be right now. Alright, I think that's about it with the hurricane there. But as we were looking at, 40-mile-an-hour winds right now near Clearwater. Wind gusts 61 miles an hour. That's down here. See what we got. No, not. That's it. Let's see what Tampa has. Tampa, what you got? Wind. Oh, here's the place we were just looking at on the news. Oh, there we go. There's some people out there. What the heck? Floridians, man. They're just driving. Let's check the news. Nothing is happening there. Look at those waves, man. Florida man walking. What is he doing? What? That's like some juke squad behavior. Alright, I think we get the idea. I've got a whole one viewer. Let's freaking go. Four likes. W. I'm actually gonna make a short really quick. 3 viewers. Let's go. Any specific part of Florida you want to see? What are these guys saying?
95.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to refresh this thing again in like 30 seconds. We're about to 50K right now. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's moved, though. Oh, here, I'm gonna chat something. it actually worked this time. Hold on. See if anyone saw that.
See what chat has to say about this.
Let's check the outage map again. Looks like they fixed this, but how? Like really fast.
50K and birthday hurricane. Let's go. Thank you, SC Gilmore, for the super chat.
In Pinellas County.
Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you for getting us here. We really do appreciate it. We're halfway to that silver plaque.
I thought silver was 10K. Oh wait, no, you don't get anything for 10K, do you? Gotta have 100K. You should all subscribe because you can. $99.99. Man, I wish someone would give me $99.99. I don't actually have my donation link here because I don't really care that much. And I'm gonna wait till I have more subscribers. Oh, here's the live cams of this area here, Clearwater. Let's go live. Two people watching. Any specific part of Florida you want me to look at? Let me know. Let's check the... let's see what else they have around here. We could check the tornadoes, that's always fun. There were some tornadoes in Florida earlier, but now it looks like it's calmed down. Man, that chat is fast. My chat's not as fast. Okay, let's go with the power outage map here. And I'm gonna make a short. Peak surge. Okay, let's see if I can... Now that I'm thinking about it, I can actually record on my headset. Well, that didn't work. Oh, it's not available while casting. Which one was here? I think it was windy. There we go. 40, 60, 61. Clearwater's still getting hit hard. 61 still. 40, nothing's changed there. Check out Clearwater here. Look at that. Man. Here, let me make a short. Let me see if this will work. Lens. Wait, let me do this. Hey YouTube, I'm currently tracking Hurricane Debby in AR what I see through the lens. If you have any questions about the hurricane, tap that red circle. Feet for free. Not for free. And this is what I see through the lens. If you have any questions about the hurricane, tap that red circle. That looks good. Exclamation point. And this is what I see through the lens. Feet. If you have any questions about the hurricane, tap that red circle. Mouse. Edit the thumbnail. I always forget to do that. I'm spelling it right? Debby? Yeah. What beeped? And why? Oh. My battery just ran out of energy. Am I spelling that? Hurricane tracking. Hashtag Florida. Hashtag Debby. Hashtag. Should work. Alright, let's see. 3 viewers. Any questions? I'm gonna go through the weather stuff again right now. Alright. Go back. This is peak surge starting off. Let me make sure that's current. Yep. 6 to 10 feet through here, which it has actually expanded again. There was an orange piece right here earlier. And that's quite a few towns actually along this area. Mainly Perry and Fish Creek. This road here, Salem even. A little bit of Port Leon. Let's see. Peak surge we just did. Wind speeds. Check out. This is the place with the worst winds right now that I can find. 40 miles an hour winds. Let me actually refresh. 40 miles an hour, wind gusts, 61 miles an hour. And it's going to get bad in this area as well as the night goes on. 8 a.m. the hurricane hits. Potential rainfall. Hello, I'm clicking you. Savannah, Georgia, Charleston, nearly 20 inches of rain, which is insane. Let's see, Jacksonville, you'll get about a foot, maybe between 8 inches and a foot. Where a hurricane makes landfall, that's also in the foot area, except for a little dot right here that's up into the 16. Down here where it's getting hit the hardest right now, that's in the 8 inches. Subject to change, of course, and always does change fast. For the one person watching this, let's see. Key messages haven't changed. Basically stuff. Don't go out and here's flash flooding, which I'll go to now. Big old line, Savannah, Charleston. 70% chance where it's going to make landfall. Yeah. Here's the outage map. Let's refresh. Looks like they did a good job of cleaning it up. These were like brighter colors earlier, but where it's getting hit the hardest. 47,000. That went up in the last few minutes, even. Your D. I am deed? Yo. Do you mean you're dead? Lupita Lopez? What's up, Lupita? Anything you want to know about the storm? 4,000 outages here. 47,068 here. I bet if I refresh, it'll be even more. No. But it has been going up rapidly. Looks like these counties have cleaned up. But this one's still getting battered. What's up, Lupita? I love your name. What'd you say? Yes, you're dead. What part of Florida are you in? I'll see how dead you are. These are the worst area. This is the worst area right now. Will it hit Wisconsin? No. No, it will not. Hurricanes do not hit Wisconsin. Let's look at the track, though. Hurricane Tidbits is down here. Let's see, Wisconsin. Looks like it's gonna miss Wisconsin. Wisconsin's over here. It's gonna kind of affect all these states, but not Wisconsin. Yep, no hitting Wisconsin. I mean, maybe something could come up there, but it wouldn't be a hurricane once it hit Wisconsin. It would be just a storm, like a thunderstorm. Right now, worst hit area, Clearwater area. Oh, that's not what I wanted. What? Good night. Streaming. I'm tracking the storm. Oh, come on. Get out of my room then. Yeah. No, Elena. It's in Florida. Girl, I can't look at you. Yeah. You would? You think you're right here? Wait, I thought you said you were in Wisconsin, bro. If you're right here, you should not be outside. Clear water, 40 miles an hour. Normal wind, 61 mile an hour. Gusts. Yep, still 61. You should. Sud. Anyway, what else do we have around here? Satellite. This is Dave's weather page. Is everything you'd ever... sorry. Mike's weather page. Anything you'd really want. Here's the... Oh. What is this? Not something I meant to tap on. Hello? Where did my cursor go? Hello? Well, that was weird. What happened to my hand cursor? Did a controller connect somehow? Right controller not connected. No controllers should be connected. Hello? Yeah. How did the controllers connect? They're not even in the same room. Huh. Anyway, here's the outage map. Why is this happening? It lost hand tracking. Give me a second. Back to live. W subscription. Do I play Gorilla Tag? I do play Gorilla Tag. Hold on. My hand tracking is still broken. Okay, hold on. This is an issue. Let me go get the controllers, I guess. Oh. Won't let me use hand tracking for this either. That's just weird. Oh, it's just frozen as well. Alright, we're back. I figured that thing out. Alright, anyway, here we are. Still here. Nice. Okay. Let's try peak surge again. It's expanded itself. Again. How about the storm chaser? What's he doing? Hold on. He is in lane.
Huh? And we didn't know, and he's like, oh, you're fine. Just go somewhere and stay there.
Still 40 miles an hour here.
The box is not offline. Come on now.
39 now, so it's getting a little quieter.
We came in at
gusts of 59, so that's down by 2 miles an hour. I think the wind is moving up here now.
Casey's code.
Because we're nearly...
Let's try that, and then we'll get...
Try this.
Then we'll get a move on and go north.
We would likely have to come back through here, right? Or come back this way because the other way was shut down.
69.
If we were to go to Perry, I think if we had to go back down, we could, like, unless there's like trees that come down, we should be fine. But then again, there's no guarantee that trees are going to come down.
Right.
Honestly, we're just like right
Anywho.
36. Okay, so that's getting high. It's gonna get real high as well as it comes closer. Connecting to media. They died, guys. Here now, it's still in the 40s, kinda. Hold on.
I was gonna say yeah.
38.
There we go.
How about Gus? 59.
It's fine on here. See, it's starting out there now.
Still the windiest part. Oh.
Whoops.
It's like weather has...
trying.
No, you're good.
Let's see about that.
While I was trying to get information, and someone's like,
Anna said getting stronger in Seminole Heights. That's where I live, Anna. So
and
I set all of my plants out today.
They're loving it
because they usually are like chronically dry.
Yes.
I never.
I've seen some pathetic pictures that you showed me.
Well, do not judge them. Yeah, do not judge my plants. They're finally getting some water, but probably.
Storm surge is about to start. Like the big storm surge is about to start in this area. I gotta plug in my headset. This thing's dying. But I can't plug it into this because it's weird. Plug my battery into this. The blue has expanded. Okay, let's do this. Do you play Gorilla Tag? Yes, I do play Gorilla Tag. Really? Jeez. There. Should be charged enough. What? What just happened? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Well, that was weird. Why did it all disappear? Where did it all go? What? Now that's disappearing too. Who's messing with me? You need to go to sleep? Alright, good night. Well, that was weird. Everything just crashed. Okay then. My headset hates me. What is going on right now? Huh. Weird. Everything crashed. Hmm. Well, that's not great. There we go. About something, I guess. Guess we'll have to get all our stuff back. Let's start with Windy. Getting windy, especially around this area. Still the windiest area is here. These are waves, hold on. 38 miles an hour. It's gone down. But that's only because it's moving up here. It's not what I want. Hi, WW. How's it going? I just had everything crash on me, so I'm restarting. Yep, I'm in the USA. I guess I'll get YouTube on this one. Live cams and stuff. Ads. I don't want ads. Here's the part of Florida that's getting the most wind at the moment, but it's about to be this area. As you can see from the storm surge. Where's the surge map? Here we go. Gonna be gnarly up there. Stream connection lost. Oh no, they died. Alright. Go back home. Here we go. This one. And this one. Here is Clearwater Beach currently. You can see it's calmed down since what it was last time we looked at it. My comment is still there. There's the waves crashing over the seawall. Gnarly stuff. Tropical tidbits. Debby. And here is this. Still one going into Cat 2. It might happen considering how slow it's going. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in Cat 1. Which it is currently Cat 1. Which makes sense. Here comes the wind again. Still the most windy area. Let's see what they have to say. Oh my gosh, this is so bad.
Rewarding burden to take on. You know what I mean? Because we insurance for peace of mind.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's peace of mind in case a worst case scenario ever happens. Not everybody can do that.
Yeah,
so
no,
I understand if you're saying I wish I could, but I can't. Totally get it. And if you are able to do it, very fortunate.
You want me to put this full screen for you?
Yeah, if you want to. I'm looking at the current wind gusts. I think these update every half hour or so, so I'm not seeing anything
lower
crazy.
than what we saw earlier.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually look
it is a little bit lower.
Twitter real fast because the National Weather Service is, so 61 mile per hour wind gusts at SRQ Airport. We've been seeing that multiple times here at SRQ. Here we go. Let's see.
There is that one. Just can't with this software, man.
Yep, and then arrow over. There you go, try it now.
There you go. 38 currently on normal
and
wind.
Then arrow.
Gusts are around 59. They were 61.
What did we do? We'll figure it out. So maybe it's clear layer,
I have to
then
clear
that one.
Oh, I have to clear that layer. Got it.
There we go. Yeah.
My bad.
Clear layer, and then, yeah. Okay. So St. Pete, we've got a gust of 63 miles per hour at Albert Whitted Airport. We've got 63 mile per hour. Here you go. This is Cedar Key, so we're now closing in on Citrus County, of course. Cedar Key north of Citrus County. 63 mile per hour gust showing up there already as they're closing in on that eye, getting closer and closer. At 10:30, so these are old now. I'm not seeing any newer reports, but 63 mile per hour gust at Pier 60 at Clearwater Beach. Manatee County and Whitfield.
Let's check the gust here.
That's at SRQ, so 63 mile per hour gusts. So
60.
Yeah, 59 mile per hour gusts here in Anna Maria Island.
60, 63.
We've got a 58 mile per hour gust in Cedar Key. We've got a 57 mile per hour gust in Palm River, so that's East Tampa.
68 would be.
And we're looking at 56 at Tampa International Airport. Actually, that's the strongest gust I've seen at Tampa International now.
Oof.
56
Well,
miles
they closed the Skyway.
Yeah.
The Sunshine
Skyway
Skyway
needed
Bridge.
to be closed.
Yep, they closed that right before the 11 o'clock news today.
Yeah, 55 mile per hour gust at the Skyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can't drive on the Skyway. Why would anybody want to when the winds are more than 20 miles per hour? It's so creepy, right? I've ridden over that bridge a million times.
That bridge driving with no wind could be scary.
It just
we finally have power back up in Oldsmar. I'm clapping for you,
right.
my girl. There was some bad flooding in Oldsmar earlier today.
Yeah.
Even the city put it out there.
Yeah, so we're seeing widespread gusts, 50 to 65 miles per hour now.
What's going on in Palmetto?
right,
Didn't we just do Palmetto?
Palmetto, that is Manatee County.
Florida power outage
Let me
map.
shift back to the radar.
What is?
All right, so I'm still seeing no tornado warnings, so good news there. Let me
They've moved up now.
over
up to here. These are starting to get them now. What are we at
All right,
here?
we'll start south to north.
45
this
to
time. So last time we were
26
north
has
to
gone
south,
down.
we'll go
That's
south to
nice.
north. So in Sarasota, breaks here and there. Unfortunately, though, look at it filling right back in where we do not need it. That is SRQ Airport, Sarasota, Bayshore Gardens, South Bradenton, all already once again picking up, and notice the lightning strikes showing up here as well. With the lightning strikes, that means
Lots of
we're seeing
lightning.
very intense updrafts, which means very heavy rainfall rates on the order of 2 to 4 inches of rain per hour. Thankfully, the benefit that we have with these showers and storms moving through, they're moving at 50 miles per hour. So it's not the situation where it just sits there and spins over and over and
You
over
mean
again.
these little bands?
Right, yeah, these bands
We'll
are
take
rolling
that.
through. Unfortunately, though, they're falling in areas that we continue to see the flood warnings as well.
Clearwater,
I just heard
Sarasota,
our little
really windy.
noisemaker that sometimes tells us we have new warnings. So again, it's probably just repeating the flood warning, but I'll keep an
49
eye on
down
that just to
there.
make sure we don't have any new tornado warnings. So back into
And that's
Manatee
normal
County, you're talking
winds.
about Palmetto,
Oh, wait, never
Parrish,
mind. That is
Palmetto,
gusts.
Memphis, all
Winds
these
them
areas
just 30.
here. Look at how it's pretty light for the most part here at the southern apex.
But this
and then
is where it's
once you
gonna
get to the
get
Bayshore
bad
Gardens and
next.
South Bradenton again, this is where it's just going to cover up. It's going to cross over the Manatee River,
Cedar Key.
Little Manatee River as well. So Ellington, you've got more heavy rain on the way for you as well.
Yeah, they're asking, what about, are we expecting more water here in Largo, Clearwater area?
Yes.
Will tide bring in more water to our flooded areas?
So everybody still is under a storm surge warning from Longboat Key North. And until that storm surge warning is canceled or expires,
These bands are going to keep pushing that water
the
in.
onshore wind is what we're
Yep.
looking at. So yes, with the circulation to the north, this is what we talked about a little bit ago, but if you're just joining us, here's where our winds are right now coming
Right at
onshore.
Cedar Key.
And these gusts are at 50 and 60 miles
40
per
miles
hour.
an
So
hour.
we've got all this water out to the Gulf of Mexico that still is continuing to be pushed onshore.
Gusts
And
of
until we get the winds
62.
to lighten up, and then also we see the wind direction changing, going back to a south or
That's
an
gonna
offshore
be the next
wind,
hard hitting
the water's
spot.
still going to work its way to pile up.
Then
here
it'll
along
work
the
its way
coast.
up the coast. Get into here.
Someone asked, any tornado watches?
Yes, we're all under a tornado watch until 6 a.m. Let me, the information on this
there you
graphic is
go.
probably old, but
Steph and Cadence, there's your answer
yeah,
right
so
there.
it's not until 8 p.m. This
Watches,
just hasn't
not
been updated.
warnings. Remember, taco watch,
Yes.
taco warning.
Yes, so watch means the ingredients are there for the potential. Warning means either rotation, as indicated on the radar, or a tornado has been spotted or confirmed by radar. So yes, the watch is for everybody but DeSoto and Highlands County, but you're right next to the watch, so yes, we could still see a possible tornado in these areas as well. That goes until 6 a.m. They extended it from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. for the tornado watch.
Zephyr Hills is getting
Zephyr Hills?
requested. Bonnie, hopefully you guys are okay. And honestly, this is why we're here, because
Me too.
throughout these storms, the more informed you are, the more in control you feel like you can be, and that's what we want to help do.
Cedar Key's the next
And that's why,
part.
we're not doing wall-to-wall program coverage where the whole team
I
is
kind
here
of like
because
this
it's not that
approach
situation.
too, because it is softer for us.
Yes.
We can